That should fix that. Alright.
Velociraptor in this room, we...
I can't get over how hot it really is. I don't feel like it's getting any colder. I was blowing pretty good, but I don't feel like it's blowing at all. Whatever.
We'll explore Rapid 7's newly acquired tool known as Velociraptor. Per the official Velociraptor documentation, Velociraptor is a unique, advanced open-source endpoint monitoring, digital forensic, and cyber response platform. It was developed by Digital Forensic and Incident Response, DFIR, professionals who needed a powerful and efficient way to hunt for specific artifacts and monitor activities across fleets of endpoints. Velociraptor provides you with the ability to more effectively respond to a wide range of digital forensic and cyber incident response investigations and data breaches. This tool was created by Mike Cohen, a former Google employee who worked on tools such as GUR Rapid Response, and Recall Memory Forensic Framework. Mike joined Rapid 7's detection and response team and continues to work on improving Velociraptor. At the date of this entry, the latest release for Velociraptor is 0.6.3. Learning objectives: learn what is Velociraptor, learn how to interact with agents and create collections, learn how to interact with the virtual file system, learn what is VQL and how to create basic queries, use Velociraptor to perform a basic hunt.
Huh. I was wondering what it is. 0.74, 0.63.
Deploying Velociraptor. Velociraptor is unique because the Velociraptor executable can act as a server or a client, and it can run on Windows, Linux, and Mac OS. Velociraptor is also compatible with cloud file systems, such as Amazon EFS and Google File Store. Velociraptor can be deployed across thousands, even tens of thousands, client endpoints, and runs surprisingly well for an open source product.
I wonder. shit. What's up, Scarface? Playing some WoW. That didn't make no damn sense. You playing some what? You know, WoW. What are you talking? What's WoW? What are you saying WoW about?
In this task, we will not go into detail about how to deploy Velociraptor as a server and agent architecture in an environment. Rather, in the attached virtual machine, you will run the commands to start the first Velociraptor executable as a server and execute a second Velociraptor executable.
What's that? World of Warcraft. Is that game on South Park? How does it know if it doesn't have internet connection? How does it know the DNS of fucking Google? That's so weird. How does it know that if it doesn't have internet connection? It's so weird. I'm just wondering that. It must be in the DNS cache. How do you clear the DNS cache? DNS cache. ipconfig/flush DNS. That's what I thought. What the hell? Yeah, it's gotta have it saved in memory. Let's try this. It still knows. How does it know the fucking DNS? Okay, whatever. I always get sidetracked and other stupid shit. Alright, let's do the lesson. Now I'm gonna try it one more time. How does it know that? Whatever.
In this task, we will not go into detail about how to deploy Velociraptor as a server and agent architecture in an environment. Rather, in the attached virtual machine, you will run the commands to start the first Velociraptor executable as a server and execute a second Velociraptor executable to run as an agent.
Hang on. Rather than the attached virtual machine, you will run the commands to start the first Velociraptor executable as a server and execute a second Velociraptor executable to run as an agent. Okay, one as a server, one as an agent.
This is possible thanks to WSL, Windows Subsystem for Linux. This will simulate Velociraptor running as a server in Linux, Ubuntu, and as a client running Windows.
Okay.
WSL, Windows Subsystem for Linux, allows us to run a Linux environment in a Windows machine without the need for a virtual machine. Let's start Velociraptor as a server. If you haven't done so, deploy the attached virtual machine. After fully loading, the virtual machine will appear in
Windows Subsystem for Linux. Windows Subsystem for Linux is a feature that allows you to run a Linux environment. How the hell do you do that? Well, I guess I'm about to find out. Open the Ubuntu terminal. Huh? What Ubuntu terminal? Fuck, I forgot. I keep losing Linux so much. How to directory? That's right. Fuck. I don't see Velociraptor. Where the fuck's the Velociraptor? Where's the Ubuntu bullshit? What are you talking about? Let's see. Talking about that? Oh. I'm not fucking typing that in.
And on the back end.
Huh. That's cool. I didn't know you could do that. So there's a server and there's the. There's a server. What's the login? Oh, shit. Oh, there's a shortcut for it. Yup.
If you wish to interact and deploy Velociraptor locally in your lab, then Instant Velociraptor is for you. Instant Velociraptor is a fully functional Velociraptor system that is deployed only to your local machine. Refer to the official documentation for more information on deploying Velociraptor as a server/client infrastructure or as Instant Velociraptor.
Oops. Master, I leveled up. Am I really gonna get a free streak?
I'm honestly relieved that it's done. and I'm not sure I'm ever going to do a streak on any cybersecurity platform ever again. Take a look at my 365-day streak. 364 days, every single day.
Yeah, where's my streak though? I don't have a goddamn streak.
Doing this streak every single day. All right, now I'm ready for 365. I'm gonna get that badge, and I'm gonna do it in the most appropriate way possible. Let's do what I've done for the past 30, 40, maybe 50 days. I don't know. I've lost track of how many times I've done this to get the streak for the day. Look at this. Click. Oh, snap. And now I'm done for the day.
What's your problem?
I'm honestly relieved.
That's your problem, dog. Oh, I'm tired. I'm tired. What links? I know these links right out.
These links are specific to client endpoints and will become active once the analyst interacts with these endpoints within the Velociraptor UI. Let's add a client to Velociraptor. Remember, since attached VM is running Windows subsystem for Linux, WSL. The Velociraptor server is running in Ubuntu, but the client will be Windows. Run the commands for @Windows as a client, CMD, from the commands.txt on the desktop.
I already did that.
Below is a brief explanation of each column. Online state: a green dot indicates the endpoint is online and communicating with the Velociraptor server. A yellow dot means the server hasn't received any communication from the endpoint within a 24-hour time frame. A red dot means it's been more than 24 hours since the server last heard from the endpoint. Client ID: this is a unique ID assigned to the client by the Velociraptor server, and the server will use this client ID to identify the endpoint. A client ID always starts with the letter C. Host name: this is the host name the client identifies itself to the Velociraptor server. Remember that host names can change, hence why Velociraptor uses the client ID instead of identifying a client machine. Operating system version: the Velociraptor client can run on Windows, Linux, or Mac OS. The details regarding the client operating system are displayed in this column. Labels: client machines may have multiple labels attached to them. This is useful to identify multiple clients as a group.
Didn't I do a speed test on the V? I don't know why I'm curious though, out of nowhere. Okay, so I can still get 2 gig off of the VM. Man, that's crazy.
Overview: in this view, the analyst, you, will see additional information about the client. The additional details are listed below: client ID, agent version, agent name, last seen at last seen, IP, operating system, host name, release architecture, client metadata, BQL. Drill down: in this view, there is additional information about the client, such as memory and CPU usage over 24 hours time span, the Active Directory domain if the client is a domain-joined machine, and the active local accounts for the client. The data is represented in 2 colors in the memory and CPU footprint over the past 24 hours. Orange.
What? Already there. A lot of memory, not much CPU use.
Memory usage blue. CPU usage shell. With the shell, commands can be executed remotely on the client machine. Commands can be run in PowerShell, CMD, Bash, or BQL. Depending on the target operating system will determine which the analyst will pick. For example, CMD will not be a viable option if the client machine is running Linux. It's straightforward. Choose one of the options to run the command in and click Launch. In the example below, the command woami was executed with PowerShell. The command results are not immediately visible, and the eyeball icon needs to be toggled to see the command results.
Alright, I'm too busy fucking with it. I ain't doing much of anything.
Collected here, the analyst will see the results from the commands executed previously from shell. Other actions, such as interacting with the VFS, virtual file system, will appear here in collected. VFS will be discussed later in upcoming tasks. Across the top pane are brief details of the collected artifact. See below.
He's locking in that big, powerful right hand. Jelly Roll escapes it. Alright, man, see you later. Alright, man, see you later. Alright, man, see you later. Alright, man, see you later.
That's not how, that's weird, that's how engineers walk. Where's the output of it? to get to where I was. Ugh.
This section is very busy, and I'll leave you to acquaint yourself with the information displayed here for each collected artifact. The questions in this task will help nudge you to navigate throughout the output return for each shell execution. EIWOAMI.
Who am I?
In the next task, we'll explore how to create a new collection and review the results in collected.
So I remember when my baby daddy was telling me that nobody was gonna want me because I have 7 kids and had a grandson. Like he really sat up there and told me, you gotta be with me because nobody's gonna want you. Just because I have 7 kids. But guess what, Papa? Not only did I find me a good man, but he just got my nails done and my toes. Hold on, I'm sure you know.
Toothless. Come here, baby. You got eye boogies. Ow, Toothless. Toothless. Hey, beautiful. Toothless. Blurry. Why is my shit all blurry? You're so beautiful with your little wet nose. Your little wet nose. Why is it? Why won't it focus? Look at that. It's like unfocused as fuck. Oh, now it is. Ah.
Interrogate for the documentation. Interrogation is the term we use to describe the process of querying a host for its basic host information. To confirm this, click Interrogate. Now navigate back to Collected. You will notice that the artifact collection is generic. Client.
Look at my hand all wet and sticky. the fuck I got there, dude? That collected. Man, I don't know how to get back there. Fuck. Okay, it's under collected artifacts. I don't remember running that. Oh, fuck. I don't remember how to get there. Ugh. Roll the BQ. I don't remember. Oh. Check request. Fuck it. How did I know I ran that command? What? How did it know I ran that command? I don't know. Is it not system? I don't know, man. That's fucking driving me nuts. SD out. Oh, STD out. Oh, fuck. Is it that long? Shut log, okay. Whoa. Coconuts ain't got no nipples on them. Coconut milk.
We will take advantage of the WSL setup in the attached VM and choose an artifact specific to Ubuntu. There will be 5 stages in this process. Select artifacts, configure parameters, specify resources, review, launch. Velociraptor.
It's too goddamn late.
Premium room. Learn Velociraptor, an advanced open source.
Shut up. It's too goddamn late, man. I'm tired. Whatever. I'm going to bed.